Hey everybody, Gunnison Undercover. Today is Sunday, June 16th, 2019, and the time is 6:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The day's winding up. Looks like we got some rain starting to come through, but the temperature's been warm today, so that's good for me. I like warm temperatures. So I'm thinking about doing a new series where we highlight some of the wonderful Facebook postings that police like to put out here in the Monmouth County area and surrounding areas. And we'll start this one out with the Monmouth Beach Police Department. Yes, I did a video about them a couple months ago. They displayed that disgusting special interest blue line gang symbol on their Facebook page that belongs to the public, not them. They seem to be steadfast in keeping it there. So this posting is dated June 14th at 3:25 p.m. and here it is, just so you can see it. I'll do a snap a picture of that and put it up for everybody. And it says the Monmouth Beach Police Department will be deploying drones for a multitude of applications throughout the borough beginning this weekend. This is the modernization of law enforcement. Really? How many of you people out there really believe that? So, for those of you who don't know about Monmouth Beach is a shore town. When you go down Ocean Avenue, one side of Ocean Avenue is the beach and the other side is land, and then on the other side of the land is an inlet. So Monmouth Beach is nestled on a little inlet next to Seabright, New Jersey, and next to Long Branch, New Jersey. If you go down this road, it's about maybe a quarter-mile length. You're in and out of that town. It's a very small town, very lily white, kind of comes alive in the summertime. It's not known for its beaches, it's just known to be a short town, and the bulk of the revenue they make over there is on police tickets on Ocean Avenue. So they're bragging here how they've got this drone. You can see there's a picture of the beach right there. So I posted my my comment, and I believe I was the first one to post on this. I said, more like violating people's privacy. Big Brother is watching. Where does it stop? And I also put it, this is why it's very important for citizens to know their rights and hold every one of these overpaid government officials accountable for everything they do. Hold the town council accountable for appropriating and or approving these high-tech Fourth Amendment violation toys, and always record the police. So let's read some of the comments on here, because I want y'all to hear what this posting really is kind of blown back in their face. They didn't see the beginning, the approval that they thought they might be getting. A Catherine Garelli says, what areas do you plan on surveying at and what frequency? Well, Catherine, they're going to be watching the beach. They want to see if anybody's smoking out there, drinking alcohol, you know, those kind of things, money-making things. So Katie Farmer, I think this is great. There's so many situations where they can use a drone, such as people who have dementia. How many people got dementia on the beach? Lost animals. Oh, that's good. Put the drone up in the air and see if we can find Fido. Even catching somebody on the run. Well, that may be possible if they go into a woods and if the drone has infrared on it, which it probably does. This is a positive form of law enforcement. Monmouth Beach Police have a good reputation in the work that they do, and they'll be very professional in the use of drones. Really? So I had to respond. Katie Farmer. Oh, that was such a sweet thing to say. Gotta love these lily whites. Stephen Adams, a great positive step. Next time there is a missing kid or a missing swimmer or 100 other reasons, there will be an effective search tool that will multiply the people's resources. Other bros without this could be left explaining why they failed to save a life. Well, I don't think the drone's going to save somebody's life. Now, one could say, yeah, they're out in the water and they're drowning and they can't find them, and the drone's up in the air and it sees them, and the drone can record the person drowning. I think most of the times when people are drowning, you literally have about 5 minutes. From the minute they engulp water and can't breathe, you have 5 minutes. So that rescue boat has to get out there within 5 minutes. Otherwise, that person is probably going to be dead or have brain damage. So I don't know if the drone's really going to save anybody. I think the only thing the drone will do, if somebody is actually drowning, is we'll get to watch the person drown. So let's continue. Todd Giuliano. Couple things strange here. They bought the cinematic edition to this series, not the Enterprise. The Enterprise allows for FLIR lens and an audio device to communicate audibly with its surveillance. Secondly, a Part 107 is definitely required when flying over people. The FAA law also states these subjects must have coverage from the falling aircraft should it malfunction. It's not a privacy issue. You can stand on the seawall and violate people's privacy with binoculars, but you can't jump off the wall from 200 feet in the air with spinning rotors into a 6-year-old playing on the beach. Tread carefully, boys. It's not as cool and easy as it looks sometimes. Just hope this winds up doing more good than projected harm it can very well do. And in some ways, I do agree with this guy. And I'm just going to say a few things. I did respond, so let me write what I respond. Todd Giuliano. A private person doesn't violate rights. A government official violates rights. So it is a privacy issue. It is a Fourth Amendment issue because it's the government surveilling on us. True, one does not have an expectation of privacy in a public place. At what point do we, as free Americans, say enough is enough? The police use plate readers to monitor and keep track of our movement. They sit on the side of the road stalking us. And I forgot to mention, they set up DUI checkpoints where they stop you and demand papers and demand that you give up your right to remain silent. Because if you don't, they're going to search you and screw you over, send you to secondary. Now we can't go to the beach without some blue zero hero watching us via a drone. And I finish it up with this. Is this the kind of society you want to live in? And by the way, the real purpose of this drone, much like everything else the police do, is to generate revenue. Exactly what it is. They're going to use that drone to spy on people on the beach, and heaven forbid if somebody's got a cigarette lit or a wrapper flies off the thing and they don't chase after it, or they don't take the soda can, or whatever it is. I'm not saying that those things are right, but it's all being used to generate money. They don't invest that kind of money in that drone. That drone was not cheap. I don't know how many thousands of dollars it cost, but it cost thousands of dollars. They didn't buy that just to rescue somebody in the ocean. They bought that to generate revenue. And Joseph Dominiquez, that's Domingues, and I agree with what he has to say. Yeah, how many of your daughters are going to be zoomed in on? Keep praising Big Brother for watching your every move, and he's absolutely right. Andrew Murray, it's literally serves no purpose. This Joseph, he's responding to, okay, Andrew Murray says, Joseph Dominique is exactly what I mean, search and rescue, great spying on people, not good. And Joseph responds, it literally serves no purpose unless used to search waters for missing people, no need to make the public feel like we are being watched. And Andrew Murray agrees, don't think it's a good idea. And I responded also, that's why we need to record the police. You know, they want to record us, and the drone is one of their tools they're going to use to record us. John Joseph Casian. Apparently the modernization of law enforcement means taking one step closer to living in a total surveillance state. Big Brother is watching. And I responded, well said. And you're absolutely right, John. They've got plate readers on their cars. They got plate readers at intersections. They're all inventorying us, keeping track of us in a database, where our car was at a particular point. And I know this for a fact, that they have them in strategic places, and if they have your license plate, they can run it in there and see if you went through that intersection. If you did, it'll tell you what time the plate reader read your plate. So they are keeping track of us, and this is one more way of keeping track. So there's plate readers on cars, plate readers at intersections. They have cameras sitting up out in the public areas watching us, recording us. It certainly is Big Brother watching us. But boy, you go over to headquarters and point a camera at them and see how uppity they get. So maybe I'll have to go over to Monmouth Beach real soon and stand out there and point the camera at them and see how quick they respond and want to know why I'm out here and call me suspicious. And Mike Hurley has a nice comment, and I like his sarcasm, because you guys are just so overwhelmed with crime in Monmouth Beach. And Rusian Worksta says, better call Seabright in for backup. I think they got more cops than Monmouth Beach. And I respond, just another way to do revenue enforcement. Cops are good at two things: taking reports and generating revenue for the politicians. Let me continue. Michael Messenger says, and for what reason? Are you patrolling for protected area violations such as vehicles on the beach? Will the footage be publicly accessible by watchdog groups? This is capable of being put to good use, but also misuse. And I agree with them 100%. Are these video and these drones going to be available under open requests, or are they going to, or if I put it in, they're going to say, oh, it's an open investigation, we can't give it to you? Chris Cryer. What's disturbing is how many people are happy about this or think it's a good idea and not a complete overstep. Matt Galloway, yes, seriously, let me put one in your toilet bowl while I'm at it, effing morons. Well, the people that think this is a great idea are the lily whites. And Monmouth Beach has a lot of lily whites. You know, they're all wholesome. They believe the police are there to protect and serve and save them. They live in fear. They like these things. Anything that makes them think that they're being protected, they like. And this is what the police take advantage of. They take advantage of stuff like that. They play on the lily white's fears. So the police just market this as one way of helping protect the community. But as we all know, the police really don't protect anything. They ride around in the car, staring, stalking motorists, rarely stopping any crime. Usually when a crime happens, they're there to take the report. Then they go on Facebook, hey, we need your help, public. Yeah. Alright, so I'll put the link in the description. You can go read all the comments on there. Maybe you'll offer your own comments about it. Monmouth Beach Police got themselves a drone that they can fly around on the beach and check out young girls on the beach in bikinis, maybe? They wouldn't do anything like that. Police aren't known for preying on children, are they? I've never heard such a story. I shouldn't even talk like that. This is kind of an undercover, you know the drill. You see something, you record something, and in this case, you see something like that, say something. Talk about it on your Facebook. Don't remain quiet about this stuff. Go to their Facebook page and say something. Hey, this is BS. Why don't you go watch yourselves? You're the ones that need to be watched.